Opening your heart. Terms and conditions legal notice. The publisher has strived to be as accurate and complete as possible in the creation of this report, notwithstanding the fact that he does not warrant or represent at any time that the contents within are accurate due to the rapidly changing nature of the Internet. While all attempts have been made to verify information provided in this publication, the publisher assumes no responsibility for errors, omissions, or contrary interpretation of the subject matter herein. Any perceived slights of specific persons, peoples, or organizations are unintentional. In practical advice books, like anything else in life, there are no guarantees of income made. Readers are cautioned to rely on their own judgment about their individual circumstances to act accordingly. This book is not intended for use as a source of legal, business, accounting, or financial advice. All readers are advised to seek services of competent professionals in legal, business, accounting, and finance fields. You are encouraged to print this book for easy reading. Table of Contents. Foreword. Chapter 1, Volunteering Basics. Chapter 2, Less Fortunate and Disabled Kids. Chapter 3, The Aged. Chapter 4, Your Community. Chapter 5, Helping Others via Your Occupation. Chapter 6, How Your Personal Development Benefits. Wrapping up. Foreword. Volunteering is a selfless way to dedicate your time to work with individuals who are less fortunate than you are. It's a chance to use your skills as well as having new experiences. Actually, being a volunteer isn't about you, it is about the community or individuals you're dedicating your time to, but there's no escaping the fact that volunteering enriches you as an individual and holds an enduring impression on you for the rest of your life. Dedicating your time and skills changes your thoughts and values, and it shifts the way you see the world. Get all the info you need here. Opening your heart. How helping others and volunteering really helps you. Chapter 1, Volunteering Basics. Synopsis. The beginning step in the volunteering procedure is to do your research. Spending time sourcing assorted companies and gaining a true understanding of their mission statement is really crucial. You need to share the same opinions and values and be passionate about how you're going to be working for them. The basics. Getting in contact with the company through email, telephone, or even in person will truly help you concrete your understanding and what their goals of the organization are. It's a sad fact that there are a lot of individuals in this world who are turning a profit from non-profits, with cash and resources not reaching the individuals who require it most. Acquiring testimonials from real individuals who have just volunteered is an awesome way to ascertain that the company who you choose to go with is worthwhile. Past volunteers are more likely to be truthful about their experiences and may give you a glance into what it's like being a volunteer with your preferred non-profit. A different main reason why you need to do your research is because more frequently than not you'll be using your own cash. If speaking to different non-profits, don't be frightened to ask where your cash will be going. These companies ought to be transparent in where their funds are being apportioned. Request breakdowns of prices and what part of your cash will go to what parts of the program. You have the right to understand precisely how your cash will be spent. If volunteering, you're always giving 110%. That was the entire point. You likely wanted to volunteer to help as much as you could, inside your time frame. Whatever you're doing, you'll have a consuming sense of vigor and passion for what you're doing. It's crucial, however, not to burn out while you're doing good. In a lot of cases, even though you may not inevitably be working long days, more often than not it's adding extra hours to your week. It's crucial you do take time out for yourself once in a while and not be endlessly planning your next task. Not only will this benefit you, but it will likewise ensure if you're giving your time you're focused and doing the best conceivable job you may. If now and again you have a lack of motivation, thrive off the gratefulness of others. Give yourself back to them as much as they're giving to you. If you can see how positively you're affecting them, it won't be difficult to get your motivation back. Even though you've applied for a particular job or task, if you volunteer, you have to likewise be flexible. Go with it and remember that you're there to help make a difference, and this may come in a lot of forms. During your volunteer regimen, be ready to express joy, cry, and be dismayed. If you're abroad, you'll be on a roller coaster of emotions, and the local individuals who you're aiding will open your eyes to how simple life truly is. It's astonishing to see how individuals with so little may still be so satisfied with what they have. It makes you see how superficial individuals may be in the contemporary world. The individuals and communities you're with will also steal a piece of your heart. The real thanks that they have toward you helping them in even the littlest way is a super humbling experience. A lot of times, the communities are thanking you for your work and what you've taught or assisted them with. If truly, it may frequently feel like we ought to be the ones thanking them. I think it's these times that make you really appreciate life and the humanity around you.
Chapter 2, Less Fortunate and Disabled Kids. Synopsis. A lot of volunteers are pulled into working with youngsters or adults with special needs because of the gratification it presents them. Yes, it may be challenging and demanding, however the rewards far outbalance anything else. Special needs may cover an across-the-board canvas.
You might be working with individuals whose concerns may include behavioral issues, cerebral palsy, learning troubles, autism, speech disorder, physical care requirements, sightlessness, and numerous others as well. The severity of their issues will differ by the sort of troubles they face and between people too, and understanding the particular conditions and issues that face those you're caring for individually will be the operative to supplying great care.
Yet again, as special needs is an immense area, there are a lot of assorted roles that you may be asked to do. It might be things like taking an unsighted individual shopping in an unfamiliar place, assisting a youngster out of a wheelchair and into a swimming pool, or assisting with music therapy, for instance. Working with individuals who have special needs will teach you about a lot of crucial aspects about life as a whole. You'll get much more knowledge about the troubles particular sections of your community face in their daily lives and acquire a better understanding of how you are able to help to better the lives of those less fortunate than yourself.
You may likewise wish to help subdue stereotyped opinions that are held by particular sections of society who occasionally only see the issue, and never the individual behind it, and you're bound to have a fresh and really different appreciation of life as a whole, which will permeate through to additional areas of your daily life.
Essentially, not only will you be assisting people directly, but you'll frequently become a type of ambassador who will enable others to better comprehend the troubles faced by individuals with special needs.
In addition to assisting other people, you'll learn so much about yourself and your own powers to aid.
A lot of individuals tend to believe that it must take an exceptional range of skills and superhuman effort to be able to work with individuals with particular needs. However, the truth is that as long as you've a desire and a dedication to help and a good compassion, this sort of work doesn't demand any sort of extraordinary skill. It will, all the same, help you get all of the favorable personal qualities like compassion, understanding, patience and determination that are skills which are extremely prized among a lot of professions. Whether or not you're looking to follow a calling path in the medical or care areas or intend selecting an entirely dissimilar career path altogether, any likely employer will be struck by you deciding to commit yourself to this sort of voluntary work, as it indicates a social interest in the welfare of other individuals and your dedication to the issue of values, both of which are respected qualities when looking to affect a prospective employer.
In general, however, the love and appreciation that will be reciprocated as a result of you working with youngsters and adults with particular needs will live long in your thoughts and will have a favorable influence and may even transform your outlook on life and the way you carry on your life in the future. Chapter 3, The Aged. Synopsis. For a lot of individuals, the word spare time activity brings to mind traditional interests like stamp collection, fishing or picture taking, but socially conscious tasks like volunteerism are progressively being selected as hobbies.
Seniors. A lot of citizens from all walks of life, from adolescents to retired persons, are deciding to spend their spare time volunteering throughout their local regions, towns and cities.
While modernistic volunteerism may take a lot of forms, among the most rewarding exercises for all parties involved is volunteering to spend time with the aged. Senior citizens living in retirement homes or additional inclusive communities are supplied with top-grade medical and healing care, but a lot of merely desire the comfort of a personal connection. Volunteering with the aged may involve easy acts like reading a preferred novel, flipping through the family photograph album or playing a game of bridge, and yet for a lot of elders this quality time with a new acquaintance is a priceless experience. Compassionate individuals who are thinking of taking up volunteering with seniors as a spare time activity will discover that their involvement likewise supplies a sense of personal pride and gratification.
Frequently, the relationship between concerned volunteers and the elders they comfort blossoms into a fully fledged friendship, one defined by common respect and admiration. Seniors have a wealth of unequaled stories to tell and experience to pass down, and once given the chance, many seniors are willing to mentor young volunteers.
The best spare time activities are those which supply a tangible reward for the time placed by the hobbyist, and volunteering with elders decidedly provides an incentive in the form of life lessons to be learned. Once you've determined to volunteer with the local senior citizen community, it's crucial to decide which situation is best for you.
A lot of older individuals have specialized needs, including the physically handicapped and Alzheimer's patients, and will demand a greater level of dedication on the part of the volunteer.
Recognizing what you need to bring to the table for a certain volunteer position is imperative, and fortunately a simple visit to your local senior center may supply you with a lot of the answers. Facilities devoted to caring for senior citizens understand firsthand how crucial social contact with volunteers is for their guests.
The personnel at most senior care centers are exceedingly accommodative with likely volunteers and will strive to make the procedure as seamless as possible.
Make an appointment with your local senior community, go on a guided tour and ask as to how you may volunteer to discover the best fit for you.
Possibly the greatest need for volunteerism exists throughout Alzheimer's care homes, which supply housing and 24-hour care for seniors having the memory-shattering effects of Alzheimer's disease. Even as the disease is exceedingly hard for seniors and their families to cope with, the stabilizing presence of a volunteer, one who has likewise become a friend, might be exceedingly advantageous. For the favored few who decide to volunteer as a spare time activity, the satisfaction acquired from aiding seniors will soon be a crucial part of their life.
Chapter 4, Your Community Synopsis. Our agendas may be feverish and occasionally it's hard to discover ways to volunteer and repay the community.
To keep yourself on track and get those volunteer hours heaped up, here are some tips. Your neighborhood repaying is a great thing, however if you can't benchmark your time and sweat, it will be difficult to keep yourself on track and evaluate how much you're doing on behalf of other people.
For instance, you may need to reserve 1 to 3% of your working hours, which equals roughly 4 to 7 days annually if you work full-time.
Once you choose a goal, track your forward motion and go from a beginner to an all-star volunteer that's known to the community you work with. Free days are an awesome way to spend volunteering.
If you've already researched organizations that may utilize your assistance without calling for long commitments or advance notice, all you have to do is turn up. There's a wide range of holidays where your youngsters may be out of school or you have off from work, for instance, Columbus Day or President's Day.
Capitalize on those days and spend a little time giving back to other people. There are a few online portals that enable crazy busy individuals to volunteer in a unique way that fits into crazy busy schedules. Big tasks are fragmented into little parts, so volunteers may finish the task in whatever time they have usable, frequently right from their laptop, computer or smartphone.
The jobs are commonly little enough to fit into those random times that allow for multitasking, like waiting in line or observing your youngster's soccer practice. Employers will frequently allow employees to volunteer during the week. Why not capitalize on that offer and rally the troops you work with to accomplish the same things you are doing? Chapter 5, Helping Others via Your Occupation. Synopsis. Among the chief reasons, if not the most crucial reason why a lot of us would like to work for the government instead of the individual sector has got to do with serving for one's country and fellow men. Concisely, the chance to make a difference. Changing it, you might wonder, how are individuals able to help other people through their jobs in the government sector? Well, there are a lot of jobs like a policeman, security personnel, military officers, justices, and teachers and so forth. Who directly helps other people through their various professions. However, when you are working for the government sector, what one fails to recognize is whether you're immediately involved or not. By working for the government, you'll be assisting other people through your behavior. For instance, building engineers are not immediately assisting other individuals in their daily profession. However, it's significant that they are dedicated and committed in supplying quality results of their work, as the buildings they build or bridges they put up have to ensure safety and protection for all its users. Those who are in the area of healthcare are those directly involved in assisting individuals, while men of science and medical researchers who are seeking new medicines and cures for diseases are likewise assisting individuals with their jobs to ensure better and sounder living. There are a lot of social workers who work toward feeding the hungry and sheltering the homeless person with their lot of projects and charity funds. There are likewise those who volunteer as welfare workers to help those who are unable to assist themselves. Government, banks and fiscal aid organizations assist individuals with education, awareness and help in building their lives or bettering lives of the less fortunate. The government likewise drops a considerable amount of funds on state correctional facilities, where the officers of those foundations work toward assisting other people discover ways for a better lifestyle. While most individuals might not realize, even those who work on research and projects on the environment, marine life and even weather conventions are contributing to the total need of the country and its individuals in discovering ways of preserving the surroundings for the advantage of the individuals and the future of the country. In the government sector, each job, if not all, is providing a service to the individuals of its country, to help individuals live better, healthier, safer and more well-chosen lives. Chapter 6, How Your Personal Development Benefits. Synopsis. With crazy busy lives, it may be hard to find time to volunteer. But the advantages of volunteering are tremendous to you, your family, and your community. The correct match may help you discover friends, reach out to the community, learn fresh skills, and even boost your career. Volunteering may likewise help protect your mental and physical health.
Among the better-known advantages of volunteering is the effect on the community. Unpaid volunteers are frequently the glue that holds a community together.
Volunteering lets you connect to your community and make it a greater place.
But volunteering is a two-way street, and it may benefit you and your loved ones as much as the cause you select to assist. Dedicating your time as a volunteer helps you make new acquaintances, build up your network, and better your social skills. Great info. Among the best ways to make new acquaintances and beef up existing relationships is to dedicate to a shared activity together. Volunteering is an awesome way to meet new individuals, particularly if you're new to an area.
Volunteering likewise beefs up your ties to the community and extends your support network, exposing you to individuals with like interests, neighborhood resources, and fun and satisfying activities. While some individuals are by nature outgoing, other people are shy and have a difficult time meeting new individuals. Volunteering gives you the chance to practice and develop your social skills, since you're meeting regularly with a group of individuals with like interests. Once you have momentum, it's simpler to branch out and make more acquaintances and contacts.
While it may be a challenge to organize everyone's schedules, volunteering as a family has a lot of worthwhile benefits. Youngsters watch everything you do. By repaying the community, you show them firsthand how volunteering makes a difference and how great it feels to help other people and enact change. It's likewise a useful way for you to get to know organizations in the community and discover resources and activities for your youngsters and family. Volunteering step up self-assurance. Volunteering may offer a healthy boost to your assurance, self-esteem, and life satisfaction. You're doing good for other people and the community, which supplies a natural sense of achievement. Your role as a volunteer may likewise supply you a feel of pride and identity. And the greater you feel about yourself, the more likely you are to have a favorable view of your life and later goals. Volunteering fights depression. Bringing down the risk of depression is a different crucial benefit of volunteering. A central risk factor for depression is social isolation.
Volunteering keeps you in steady contact with other people and helps you acquire a solid support system, which in turn protects you against tension and depression if you're experiencing trying times.
Volunteering helps you stay physically sound. Volunteering is great for your health at any age, but it's particularly advantageous in older adults. Studies have discovered that those who volunteer have a smaller mortality rate than those who don't, even when thinking of factors like the health of the participants. Volunteering has likewise been demonstrated to lessen symptoms of chronic pain or heart conditions. If you're thinking of a new career, volunteering may help you get experience in your area of interest and meet individuals in the field. Even if you're not planning on shifting careers, volunteering presents you the chance to practice crucial skills utilized in the workplace, like teamwork, communication, issue solving, project planning, job management, and organization. You may feel comfier stretching your wings at work once you've perfected these skills in a volunteer perspective first. Volunteering may likewise help you build on skills you already have and utilize them to benefit the greater community. For example, if you hold a successful sales position, you advance awareness for your preferred cause as a volunteer advocate, while further growing and bettering your oral presentation, communication, and marketing skills. You'll have a richer and more pleasurable volunteering experience if you first take some time to identify your goals and interests. Begin by thinking about why you wish to volunteer. Likewise, think about what you'd enjoy doing. Volunteer chances that match both your goals and your interests are most likely to be fun and satisfying for you. Wrapping up, when it does come to the day you leave your organization, it's sad but satisfied occasion. You'll feel like you've achieved so much in so little time, yet may be difficult to pull yourself away from the many human connections you've made. The memories you produced will last you a lifetime. Hopefully, you might be inspired to continue working with another organization. Remember, every little bit helps. Thank you for watching my video.